So pull up a chair, come on, let's play. What's happening in the music room today? Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Jody. Let's do some more music. Let's start where we left off with our rhythm reading. Can you remember the 3 fruits we learned in our last lesson? What is this one? It has 1 circle, 1 note, 1 sound, 1 syllable. Can you remember what fruit we used? Pear. You got it. How about this one? 2 circles, 2 notes, 2 sounds, 2 syllables. Do you remember what fruit we used? Apple. You got it. How about this last one? 4 notes, 4 sounds, 4 syllables. Watermelon. You got it. Let's take our pears, apples, and watermelons to the next level and do some more advanced rhythm readings. I think we should start with a game. We should totally play a game. I'm going to clap a rhythm, and you tell me what fruits I'm clapping. That's it. The first one goes like this. 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it? What fruits was I clapping? I'll do it one more time. Double check. It goes like this. 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it? Say it with me. Ready? 1, 2, and say and clap. It was pear, pear, apple, pear. You got it. All right, round 2. Tell me what fruits I'm clapping. 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it? I'll do it one more time. If you think you know, double check. 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it that time? If you think you know it, clap it and say it with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, and here I go. Apple, apple, pear, pear. You got it. Now, some people might actually look at this one and think it was watermelon, apple. But I'm clapping 4 fruits, and that was only 2 fruits. So that would explain why some people might hear one thing versus another. Let's do another one. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and here I go. Ooh. I'll do it one more time. Double check if you think you know what it is. Ready? 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it that time? If you did, clap and say it with me. Ready? 2, and here we go. Pear, pear, watermelon, pear. You got it. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, same thing. Here we go. It's pear, pear, watermelon, pear. Nice! In our last lesson, we talked about watermelons and how quickly you need to clap in order to fit it into the bowl or the bar. One of the tips I gave you last lesson was to use small little claps. It makes it easier to clap as fast as you need to in order to fit them into the beat. I'm going to do another one. Are you ready? Tell me what fruits I'm clapping. 1, 2, and here I go. Ooh, did you get it? I'll do it again. Let's see if you can get it. Think it and see if you're right. 1, 2, and here I go. Did you get it? Okay, do it with me. Let's see if you're right. 2, and here we go. Apple, watermelon, watermelon, pear. Is that what you had? If you wanted to try these games again, you could watch this part of the video again. But if you think you're ready to move on, let's do it. Have a look at this next line of music. Number 4. It also uses pears, apples, and watermelons. Let's take a look at it and see what we've got. Number 4 starts with a watermelon, and then a pear, and then a watermelon, and then a pear. You got it. But here's the danger, because that's a pattern. Watermelon, pear, watermelon, pear. Every time we get a pattern like that, we want to stay extra awake in case the pattern changes. After that pear, we have a apple. So the pattern has changed. So no surprises for us, the musician, because we can see that on the paper. The audience will be the one who gets the surprise. So we have an apple, and then we have a watermelon. You got it. And then we have a pear, and then another pear. You got it. Let's say the names of the fruits in time. Ready? 1, 2, just say the fruit. Here we go. Watermelon, pear, watermelon, pear. Apple, watermelon, pear, pear. You got it. And remember, when I see a pear, I make the word pear nice and long. Pear, pear. Yeah, it makes it easier for me to remember that I'm only supposed to clap once and then wait. Let's do number 4 again, but this time let's add our clapping as well as the words. Here we go. 1, 2, number 4, here we go. Watermelon, pear, watermelon, pear. Apple, watermelon, pear, pear. Yeah, how did that go? Let's try one more time. Same thing again, clapping and saying the words as we read the line of music. Are you ready? 1, 2, number 4, here we go. Watermelon, pear, watermelon, pear. Apple, watermelon, pear, pear. You got it. Amazing. Can we do this without the words? I think we can. We should try. So this time, it's just clapping, no words, but you can think the words in your head, or maybe even mouth them. 1, 2, number 4, here we go. That was so good. One of the hardest things about number 4 is the 2 pairs at the end. Pear, pear. It's really hard to clap just one time and then one time. Our brains say, this is too easy. I feel like I should be doing more. That's why when you make the word pear really long, pear, pear, it actually helps us make sure that we're keeping time. Okay, let's do number 4 one more time, but let's go a little bit faster. Ooh, so think about it. Watermelon, pear, watermelon, pear. Ready? 1, 2, no words, just clap. Nice! That was so good! Let's move on to line number 5 now. Number 5 also has pears, apples, and watermelons, but in a different pattern. Starts with a pear, and then a watermelon, and then a pear, and then a watermelon, yes? Now again, that's a pattern, so be careful. Make sure you know what comes next. After that watermelon is an apple. You got it. Apple, and then a watermelon, and then another watermelon, and then a pear. You got it. Let's read it through using the words. 1, 2, number 5, nice and slow. Here we go. Pear, watermelon, pear, watermelon, apple, watermelon, watermelon, pear. You got it. Now in number 5, we find a new challenge, and that is 2 watermelons side by side. That's a lot of little claps all at once. When I see 2 watermelons next to each other or more, I accent or emphasize the first note of each beat, or the wah of watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon. Let's just try that together. Let's do 3 watermelons and 1 pear. Watermelon, 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 pear. 1, 2, and here we go. Watermelon, 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 pear. You got it, and then you know you've clapped 3 because there were 3 wahs. Just like we were making the wah of watermelon a little bit louder, watermelon, watermelon. We can also do that with our clapping. Watermelon, watermelon. Make the first clap of each watermelon just a little bit louder. Try it. Do it with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Watermelons, go. And you got it. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Anything that makes it easier, right? Let's look at number 5 one more time. And this time we're going to clap it and say the fruit names together. Ready? 1, 2, number 5. Here we go. Pear, watermelon, pear, watermelon, apple, watermelon, watermelon, pear. That was amazing. Let's do number 5 again, but this time, no words, just clapping. Ready? 1, 2, number 5, here we clap. You got it! Could we do number 5 just a little bit faster? Again, no words, just clapping, but think the words in your head. It really helps. So think about how this is going to sound. Here's our beat. Pear, watermelon, pear, watermelon. Ready? 2, here we go. How did it go? Did you get it? Amazing! So good! You're doing great! What I love about numbers 4 and 5 is that you can actually clap them together and play them as a duet. What is a duet? What is a duet? Just do it! A duet is when 2 lines of music are happening at the same time. They might be played by 2 different people or 2 different groups of people. They start together at the same time and they end at the same time. But in the middle, they might be playing different notes, but their notes fit together like a puzzle. Let's try it. Now we're looking at number 4 and 5 together at the same time. Notice the beginning in the first bar. Number 4 starts with a watermelon, but number 5 starts with a pear. And then what happens? They switch. Number 4 goes to a pear and number 5 goes to a watermelon. And then what happens? They switch again, yes? So 4 has a watermelon, 5 has a pear, and then they switch again. 4 has a pear, 5 has a watermelon. So in the first bar, we're going to hear that watermelon being passed back and forth between line 4 and line 5. When we get to the second bar, you'll notice that both lines have an apple. So that means at that point, we're going to be playing together, the exact same notes. What happens after the apple? They both have a watermelon. So again, we're both going to be playing the watermelon together. But then number 4 has a pear. Number 5 has a watermelon. And then at the very end, we come back together again and both lines play a pear. You got it. So how does this work exactly? Playing a duet by yourself? I feel like I'm going to need another me. And all of a sudden there's 2 of me. Hi, me. Hi. This makes it much easier to do duets. Okay. I'm going to be clapping line number 4. I'm going to be clapping number 5. We're going to start together and we're going to end together, but we're going to clap our own lines. If you want to clap number 4, clap with me. And if you want to clap 5, clap with me. All right, let's get started. 1, 2, and clap your line. Watermelon, 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 apple, watermelon, watermelon, pear. You got it! Amazing! Okay, this time, new challenge. This time, clap the same line again, but no words. Think the words in your head and just clap the syllables out loud. Same line. I'm number 4, I'm number 5. Here we go. 1, 2, and clap your line. You got it! Amazing! Okay, but you knew this was going to happen, right? Now do the other line. So if you clap number 4 before, this time you're going to clap number 5. And if you clap number 5, this time it's number 4. All right, and we're going to say the words and we're going to clap out loud. Here we go. 1, 2, and clap your line. Watermelon, 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 apple, watermelon, watermelon, pear. You got it. Let's do it one more time. And this time, same line, but no words. Are you ready? I'll count us in. 1, 2, and hold your line. Clap. So good! Doing a duet. That's hard. Okay, now for this last challenge, and this is the hardest one, you can pick which line you want to clap, whichever one is your favorite. I'm doing number 4. I'm doing number 5. This time, while you're clapping your favorite line, I need you to try and hear what the other group is doing. So while I'm clapping number 4, I'm going to be listening to number 5. And while I'm clapping number 5, I'm going to listen to number 4. It's true. This is really hard to do. It's much easier to plug our ears and just focus on our line. But as musicians, we work together as a team. So we need to make sure that we're listening to other people while we're playing. And this is one of the ways we can practice. So here we go. Hold your line, no words, just clapping. And this time, just open your ears this much to what the other group is doing. Ready? 1, 2, just clap your line. Here we go. You got it. And if you can do that, you are golden. Well done. Whew, just one of me now. Much better. If you want to practice duets, grab a friend or try it as a class. It really helps if you practice on your own and then come back and try it with me and see if they sound the same. That way you can tell if you're on the right track. Keep practicing numbers 1 to 5, and I'll see you at our next lesson with a brand new fruit. I feel like I should be doing something more. Do it. Just do it.